Welcome in. Welcome to Anti-Chess and Tarot. And hello, Aries. Aries is up next. Let's get to you. Let's get to you. Let's get to you. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel, subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate. So take what does. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Here we go for our Aries. What's the message? Please do subscribe to the channel. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Flipping out here with gusto. Knight of Swords. You've made a, pardon my error here. We need to get some light going. You've made a very definitive, this is something I'm cutting out. And you did it just like that. What is it? Yeah, not going after things, not being the active participant, not being the active person all the time, not putting things together for everybody else when you're not thinking of yourself, or to the exclusion of attention to self. The Hermit, yeah, a lot of good insight here. You're letting things more come towards you, be more even in the nature of giving. I think some of you are even traveling. 10 of Cups, yeah. Something very disappointing here. Just going to get away from it. And you're not going to put forth the effort here anymore. The Magician, doing exactly what you've wanted to do. Maybe you've had somebody in mind for a little while and you're doing for them, doing for them, doing for them, but something happened that was really abrupt. You're like, no more. No more. And in fact, I'm going to stop putting me and my wants on hold. And it has something to do with your abundance. They came after your abundance, or there's something about not tarnishing your reputation, but doing something with your banking here that left some marks. 2 of Swords in the reverse. The clarity of knowing that, maybe that you didn't know before. Now they're coming back with a lot of, we have to talk energy, okay? And quick, pay attention to me. And I think you're just not having any of it. In fact, I think you've just taken off, like gotten on a plane and gone somewhere. Not available. Do not disturb. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, someone wasn't doing their part here. For some of you, this will be work. But it's really left a scar on you. Four of Swords. You're really burnt out by this repeating behavior between you and this person or this person. Yeah, really heavy on the liberating yourself from something toxic here. Seeing the toxicity and liberating yourself from it, focusing on your happiness. Yeah, it's a lot of self-worth here, realizations. And also being very secure now and securing your accounts. Competition, go with the flow. You're going with the flow now. I think you're on a plane somewhere going with the flow, or you're at your destination far away going with the flow. What's the competition here? That could be part of the toxicity, but I'd like to know a little bit more about that. Born with gifts. Oh, someone jealous about that. Suppressed that they were jealous about that, but they came at you in another way, or they're trying to look suppressed in their competition. Could be an artist. I think you are now. I think you're doing something much more creative. Maybe this was part of the competition. It's okay, you don't know what you're doing as you travel. I feel like you're in mid-flight here, maybe even. You have a talent for this? What is it? Let's find out. Let's get another deck out here because you're trying to figure out your next moves now. King of Swords in the reverse and the 7 of Wands. You've always been misunderstood as someone who just knows too much. That's always bothered somebody. And also they've turned it into predatory energy. weird combination. The Lovers. You knew too much and it was predatory, or you were predatory in nature to know what you knew, or, they put you in some sort of doubt here, but that was all misunderstandings. And I do see attacks. I feel like you are finding your more spiritual too. Maybe your destination is spirituality or based. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, I see those symbols. Also, being an observer here as this unfolds, not engaging in this anymore. But I do feel like your destination is something more spiritually based. And I do feel like you're traveling and you've left this behind. Could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Finding your balance again. Knowing your balance. Knowing what your balance is. Maybe even going back to a relationship. Spending more time there. Yeah, Ace of Cups. And what else wanted to come out was the King of Pentacles. I feel like if this is an old, steady, relationship, you're putting forth newness there, a new attention to this, as you travel. The Hermit, you've gotten it twice. This is taking a step back. Gaining enlightenment. And I do think you've gained that enlightenment in a closed off dark area. Something you just didn't see, and now you see it so clearly. What is it? It's the competition we talked about. Has something to do with bank accounts too. It's something you've recently placed judgment on. Everything came out about this. And you're like, why didn't I see this? The signs were all there. Why didn't I connect the dots? But when you connected the dots, yes, you did it very fast. And then there was immediate rejection because it brought temperance here in the reverse. Just very clear on an imbalance in your life. I'm being told again, the accounts, watch the bank accounts, information that's been passed on to this person or this situation. Watch the accounts. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that's newness energy, taking a leap in a new direction. Where is your pot of gold? Realizing you're it. You can make anything happen. Leaping from that base. Queen of Wands. Yeah. Very vivacious energy. Very swoop people up in your energy. Very exciting energy. Somebody doesn't want to be left behind. It's this person that caused trouble. They want the tower to have not taken place. They're rushing that energy of like, wait. I need your attention. I need your time here. And you're having none of it. Yeah. You're not staying there anymore. You're moving forward quickly. And this time you move forward with more of an emphasis on your family. Because you realize that is the strength, that is the base, not this person, not this situation. And maybe you were that was part of the imbalance too. You were placing too much emphasis on areas you shouldn't have been. Yeah. Now you celebrate this liberation and you realize you were thinking too small about it. The wheel turns to your advantage. Yeah. Somebody wanted to hoard all your time here. Watch those bank accounts. Watch the activity on the bank accounts. Or do something here security based on them. 10 of Swords in the reverse wants to be seen as you recover. I feel like this has really thrown you for a loop. And when you stop traveling, it'll hit, or it's already hit, and you're like, I'm not going to sit in this energy. I'm going to get up and pack a bag, something of that nature. 9 of Cups. Yeah, I'm not going to sit in this energy. I'm going to keep moving. Stay positive. But I hear Spirit say, close all the doors here. Make sure all the doors, all the access is closed or taken care of, or security measures are taken. Strength. You've had it twice now. 8 of Swords. They had some sort of nerve to think that they could hold you back. Ace of Pentacles, that's what's in your future. Brand new beginnings and lots of victory here. What's the main point of this read? Main point. Travel. Enjoy yourself. Page of Cups, serendipitous energy around you. Enjoy your family. You know, maybe this has been a long time coming where you aren't thinking about work or this situation that you see now totally differently. Three of Swords. Yeah. This is more recovery energy. Your heart is broken. You expected better from people. I think it's largely based in the work. The work zone. Let's grab one oracle here. You're doing great though, Aries, and you look back at this time or will as that was a nice actual wake-up call for me. I mean, it wasn't nice, it was painful, but it was nice in that I finally got the wake-up call. I finally saw the wake-up call. Wishing well. Yeah. Spirit wishes you well and helps you find your way here. It's a new way. What are your big wishes? Focusing on self. Coming to life. Those wishes coming to life. And I think coming to life with those of you who have a family too. And including them. And that's, it's like maybe something you were overlooking or not spending enough time there. And it's really a blessing in disguise. You'll figure out in time that you started a totally different lifestyle here, more inclusive of your family. Let's grab a charm. The loyalty, because the loyalty was always there with the family. And you were giving loyalty elsewhere. And now you give back, like when we were talking about the hoarding or the imbalance of the give and take. You know, now you see where the loyalty has always been and you give to that as much as it's always given to you, which in this case I think is family-based or what you would consider a family base for you. That's your message, Aries. Please do like the video and hype it if you can. Comment below. I would love that. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.